News, my lovely, wonderful people. The United Nations has raised concern that there are insinuations that coup could happen in Nigeria, and they call for Nigerians to guard against anything that will put peace at risk, that they can sense it, that there is something, they're already getting the information. You see, this is what is United Nations, and they bring this information, they can't give us. So with their ones that they call, they tell us, say, something like this is about to happen. So Nigerians get ready. We say really, they say yes. So say they don't get the memo. So that they feel they get memo. So we they wait to see how these things will play out. Yes? Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Like us, share, subscribe as we understand where this is coming from, as the United Nations speaks on possibility of a coup in Nigeria. We don't know how this thing won't be now. God help us. So make coup not deal, because what the happen so people not happy. The United Nations has called for all Nigerians to guard against anything that will put the current peace in the country at risk, noting that war would never be considered as an option for resolving crisis. We hear of a possibility of a coup as some other African countries are involved in this. This is inciting the young people, but we are speaking in condemnation of this. That International Day of Peace ceremony organized by the UN Inform Center is getting information that Nigerians must work at it to guard against those trying to instigate any form of coup in the country, as this will not help anybody. International Day of Peace is often observed globally on September the 21st of every year. This year has a theme, Action for Peace. Tagged Too Good said there are three major actions needed to drive forward peace in the country, and such require collective effort. She said, firstly, we need to build the social conduct. We need to make sure that institutions are accountable to people and people are accountable to one another. This is one way we can strengthen the social cohesion, which drives very strong here in Nigeria. The second point is we need to celebrate our peace abiding people. We need to make it known. People are building peace every day in the country, and it is often noted. We see you at the UN, and so peace must begin with individuals. Nigeria must maintain the peace they have. Don't join others who are carrying out coup and destroying their nation. Nigerians must work at it and ensure that the peace is maintained. People are trying to instigate the young ones to take over from a government because of their personal rights and what they think they have lost, and saying the government have not done well. There are other ways to resolve issues. Fighting is not one of the options. And so we must maintain the peace in order for Nigeria to be able to move on and progressively make a difference. So this is what is happening, my lovely, wonderful people. This is part of what is going on. And we need to understand that, everything that has been going on in the nation and things that have been happening, tells us, some of these issues that are on ground and why people are currently, feeling this apprehension that is going on. And so every single one of us needs to know that we cannot continue, of course, the issue of coup is being talked about, but that's not the solution to the problem currently on ground. That may not be the only solution. And so we must be sure to make sure that we put our nation first and foremost, and we do that which will be good for us. When we are talking about coup, the truth of it is that there are some persons, some people who will benefit greatly from it. And so we must not give them the opportunity to use us. Some people are users, okay, because of their personal whatever. And so we must be careful. We cannot allow the same thing over and over again. If this nation is to move forward, every single person has got a part to play. The government must become accountable. One of the things that annoys the young people is the non-accountability from a government who wants so much from the people. They tell us, the youths are the leaders of tomorrow. Yet the youths are never given an opportunity to thrive. How do you reconcile all of that? So there's a lot involved. Okay, so there's a lot involved already. There's a lot involved already. If the people do not feel they can trust you, how do you want them to commit to anything that could possibly make a difference in a nation? Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the chairman, with all that is going on, all that is happening, how do we ensure, already he's the chairman, but people are not sure of who he really is. There is still some gray areas with regards to who he is. And yet you want the people, you want everybody to carry on business as usual, as though all is all right. No, it doesn't work that way. These are parts of some of the things that are making the people totally, completely not happy. Totally, completely not happy. And so we must do everything we can, all we possibly can, to change the course of what is going on today. So Nigerians, it is what it is. And so it is important we begin to work at it and ensure that we end everything and anything that could possibly not move us forward. If there is any time in our history, okay, if there's any time in our history where every single person must take charge and must be ready, okay, to deliver, it's now. It's not before that you can do some things and get away with it, okay? So it is important, okay? It is important. This is what is going on and why every single person must ensure that we work at it and end everything and anything that's holding us down. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. There is already so much that is involved in us as a nation moving to the next level. So if we're going to have the opportunity for the change we deserve, we need to contribute, we need to work at it, we need to begin to, ensure that we do not allow the same thing over and over again so that Nigeria can move forward, so that we truly all can get, the nation that we deserve and we desire. Yes, it is what it is. Don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. God bless. Bye for now.